Peace and blessings, y'all, and welcome to Tuesday's episode. It's Taco Tuesday, so enjoy the tacos if you're having them. And so in this episode, it's meant towards, I'm going to say, the later half of the episode. It's a nice long one for y'all. We got a nice long one. Real good stuff in there. But I had an interaction with a gentleman at the gas station. I'll just set the scene a little bit for you. On my way to work this morning, went in to get cigarettes and stuff. Was having a conversation with the clerk about immigration stuff or whatever, and then a white gentleman walked in and told me to move. You know what I mean? He didn't walk up on me. I'm gonna set the scene so everyone knows the. So he walked in and got in line. He was like standing in line, like imagine that. And I was at the counter finishing up my thing, and I was talking. And then a few seconds later, he told me to move. He's like, I got to get a lighter, move. And then I, said what I said to him. And so I'll let you guys hear the rest of it. But then I asked Michelle her thoughts and opinions about it and how I handled it. I feel personally that I handled it well, checked him. Not too overly aggressive, but I checked him. And then I feel like afterwards we talked it out and came to a consensus. But I wanted to ask Michelle's opinion about it and see how she thinks I handled it. And I know, because she gave me another take too. She was like, you can look at it like this too, like about kind of how it ended and things like kind of worked out. She'll explain it better. About like strangers and stuff like that, and then being able to work a conflict out. But she can explain it better, but just want to let you guys know that's towards about the end of the episode. I'll stop rambling, and here's Michelle.
So I feel like the lessons learned is that, like people can have, like, because you had a conversation with somebody who was like a Trump supporter.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe a month or two ago. It was before the election or maybe right after the election. I can't remember. It was around election time. And so both of you were on the defense immediately. Not aggressive or anything. I'm just saying immediately you have your side, he has his side. But then once the two of you started talking, then you ended up coming with to a common ground. So I guess the lesson of this conversation that you had was that, you can have a difference of opinion with somebody or a different viewpoint or whatever, but you have to be open to at least listening to somebody. And when they're telling you their side, their opinion, their viewpoints, they're not necessarily, some people, but they're not necessarily trying to change how you view it. They're just explaining themselves. Just like you're explaining your viewpoint. When you're talking to people about what you believe in, you're not trying to change their opinion. You're just telling them, but you're explaining why you believe in something. And so I wish more people would be like that, where, you can have different thoughts, different beliefs, different moral code, whatever, than someone else. That's, allegedly part of the greatness of being in America, right? Is that you can have two different sides. It's just you can either find common ground or you don't. But you can agree to disagree, not to pontificate about politics or anything. But the problem is when someone just thinks your opinion is wrong, just dead wrong, that's wrong, fake news, whatever. And we feel, you and I feel, and, probably 98% of our listeners feel, is that they're wrong. But I respect that they have their opinions. It's not mine. I don't agree with it, but that's your right. That's your right to have, just like I want to have my right, they are entitled to their right to have their own opinion or viewpoints or base or whatever. So I think like your situation this morning started out one way, but like you were open to just hearing the guy, instead of, being in your thoughts or being like bent out of shape about what had happened. You just allowed him to express himself, and have that space. And then you gave your opinion, like, hey, you can't, it'll make sense when you hear the recording, but, instead of just being one-sided, you were open to what he had to listening and what he had to say. And clearly he needed somebody to listen to him and hear him,
He was crying and shit.
Yeah. Now I feel bad. Like, go to the hospital.
All right, y'all. Back to the episode. And have a great rest of your week. The week is going slow. It's only Tuesday. But it's 40 degrees here. I don't know wherever you guys are, but it's 40 in Milwaukee. That's like a nice spring day for us. People are probably like, 40? That's cold. 40 is nice in the wintertime. Y'all people know from Wisconsin. When we see that 40, we're like, ooh. That's just sweatshirt weather, and that's it. No hat. None of that shit. You see some people here. I know I'm rambling now. You see some people here in Wisconsin, and it's 40, they're in shorts and shit, T-shirts and stuff. Yep, so, all right, y'all. Back to the episode. It looks like the river's starting to try to maybe melt. That sun's beaming right off of it. All right, y'all.
Usually ride around in the deep thought, the duchies to burn. I chose to learn whatever the streets taught. They ain't got respect for a weak boss. Soon as you creep off, they gon' turn your shit into meat sauce. Catch me in the alpha fatigue, thinking the jail is hell, so I exhale a mouthful of weed. And my man caught a body, had to bounce on the seeds. Made me drop a teardrop from the fountain of greed. Say life in the slum is horrendous. They ain't school, you gotta keep your gun in attendance. My niggas go numb, don't come to the sentence. They hit them hard, they gon' hit the yard and straight go for the fences. Spit from the spirit and the soul.
Peace and blessings and good morning, everyone. This is DVJ, and this is the Cold World Podcast with DVJ and Michelle. Coming to you from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, y'all. It's Taco Tuesday, yep. It is Tuesday, y'all. January 28th, yep. Few more days, y'all. Y'all employers got to kick them tax forms in or whatever. Maybe you got them already. You know what I mean? Get them taxes done. And, yes, I know people are looking forward to that. I know everyone doesn't look forward to tax time because some people end up having to pay. So, I get that. But, yeah, it's Tuesday morning, y'all. Trump's on more bullshit. Did y'all hear the new one? He wants to get rid of, he said if he could have it his way. I mean, he was totally just talking shit because, like, that would never happen. That would never happen because he'd have to go, too. So, and we wouldn't have anyone left in our country. You know how many people that are either on probation and parole or that have been convicted of a felony? You know, that are convicted felons. Because they'll call you a convicted felon. You could be discharged off of probation, or you could have committed a crime 50 years ago. You might be someone that's 7 years old. You committed a crime, all that shit. You're always going to be a convicted felon, though. That title is never going to leave you. That's just going into the dirt with you. You know, me as well. I'm just saying, but Trump's bitch ass is saying he wishes he could get rid of convicted criminals. He was like, yeah, I wish there was somewhere where, you know, another country could just take them and just, you know, or whatever. Like, dude, dude's just straight up bitch. And you know that's a dog whistle. You know what he's saying when he says that? He's basically saying, well, we're working on kicking all the Latino people out. Now, I want to get, now he's saying he wants to get the black people out. That's what he's saying. Because when he talks about criminals, he talks about, in his mind, he's thinking about black people and or Latin people. You know what I mean? And all these, like, white migrants and stuff, the ones that do get caught up and that do end up getting killed or whatever, they're going to be ones kind of getting caught up in the mix. I don't see any inserted effort or whatever you call it, like calculated effort to go run up in, like, you know, white communities, whether it's a Polish community, a Jewish community, whatever, Scandinavian, Irish community, whatever. Any and every raid situation or ICE situation or ICE video or, like, it's always of somebody Latin or black going to jail. Racism is alive and well in this country. You know what I mean? And, yeah, but that's crazy. Yeah. Michelle told me, but I was watching the game. She came in the room and was like, you hear what this bitch wants to do now? Said he wants to, if he could have it his way, he'd get rid of all the convicted criminals and all this shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, good luck with that one. But anyways, yeah, so y'all, it's Taco Tuesday. You know what I mean? The week is moving along slow. But, yeah, I just want to say I hope everyone's safe and hope everyone's doing well. And we will get to today's episode. And like we always say, enjoy the music, the content, and the clips. Go do something good for somebody. It really don't cost much just to do something good for somebody. And enjoy your life. How about that? We'll get to this episode. And we'll be back at the end to say peace and blessings to everyone again. Oh, that rhymed. All right, y'all, let's get to this episode, though. And thanks for listening. Peace.
So I found this article. We've been trying to look into European illegals, are we calling them? A British national who was deported from the U.S. more than 3 decades ago has been arrested for illegally voting in 6 Florida elections.
Damn.
James Ross Whiteman, perfect name, 65, was taken into custody in Miami Beach on Friday and charged with 6 counts of illegal voting. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement said Whitman from the UK falsely claimed U.S. citizenship on a voter registration application in 2000 and used fraudulent documentation to maintain his Florida driver's license. That's the whole article, but are they, okay, so they arrested him, but are they going to immediately deport him? It doesn't say he was, you know, like ICE detained him or anything like that.
So he's going to get to hang out. They're going to end up, oh yeah, dude looks like he's on death's door anyway.
Well, he's only 65.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that drink has been killing him, man. Wow.
Maybe just all that lying, too, for the past
Stressing him out?
20 years.
Just the stress of that, huh?
Yeah.
Damn,
Isn't that crazy?
We're hunting these stories down, y'all. We're going down the deep ocean dive.
So, okay, so I'm reading some of the, because I want to see what the comments are, you know, because a lot of white people are like, what, he's not a criminal, you know, like shit like that. Yeah. So somebody says, I'm reading this story and I only have one question. What the hell? How the hell did this guy get to be a registered voter and vote in 6 elections? Somebody respond, all these people are responding, because he's white. No one questions him. You people only look at Hispanic, Arabs, and Asians. And then, of course, people are like, Democrats are desperate for votes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. People are saying, I'm sure he isn't the only one. He just so happened to get caught. There's more.
You want to show it?
Sure. Republicans never would have assumed he was illegal because he's white.
Good one.
Oh, if he's white or British, I guess it's okay. As long as he's not black or brown, they could care less. Which is like...
Like that goes to what you said, baby. white people get to just blend in.
Right. Many Russians were pro-Trump, voted in this election also.
They're getting fucked over too.
I mean,
it's going to be some migrants. I saw a news report in Chicago. Mm-hmm. I guess they said there's a lot of like Polish people on the northwest side of Chicago or whatever. So there was I guess their community is getting a little nervous.
Yeah.
I don't wish it on them, but I'm saying like, if you're going to get them, you know, you can't just be picking and choosing, because then when people are saying it's racist, I mean, what else are we supposed to think?
Right.
Because that's what the fuck it looks like.
When you're not looking into
exactly
non-black or brown
exactly
illegal people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're going to do it, you got to do it across the board.
Right. So it makes it look like you're serious about it, and it's not. You're not picking and choosing who you're fucking with.
Right.
That's all we're saying.
Because the percentage of white illegals is small.
And they're brutal though.
You know,
some of the stories some of the shit they're doing.
Right.
Oh.
And their percentage is small, so I understand that, like, you know, when you're seeing pictures and all this, like, you know, there's just a larger population of.
But they don't have to. Someone's choosing those photos.
Right. However, we're not hearing any stories of them raiding
their communities and shit.
Any community other than, you know, Hispanic,
inner cities.
You know, like Middle Eastern. We're only hearing about that, and so, like, is it happening? I guess is what a lot of people are asking now, is like, okay, now we're seeing all these raids and everything, but like, what about these other nationalities, these other, you know, nationals, they call them.
Listen, Charlie. What do you think, Charlie?
We had to wait downstairs because the mailman had just come.
Oh, really?
Yeah, shooting like James, pick one, yeah, LeBron or Jesse. If you try to fuck with the block, we gon' leave this shit messy. Can't hesitate, head show me levitate, could show me meditate, trying to get my cheddar straight, ahead of my time, did form never late, could never be, got that prime Megatron pedigree, on the high echelon, could never get next to me, on the move, got legs like the centipede, you can meet me at the table like the Genovese, real boss, nigga, all will remember me, alchemist and evidence. This is evident with ghosts there. Them niggas roll thicker than the president. Make a move, nigga, why you being hesitant? You can die off the work that the devil does.
Communities. We have Chicago is also, though, you may know this, home to a large Polish community, and they're looking at how new immigration policies will impact them. NBC5's Sandra Torres has their story.
Well, I spoke with an immigration attorney who has a firm on the northwest side of the city where there's a large Polish population. He says this past week, his office has seen an uptick in calls from members of that community who are panicked because of the new immigration measures in place.
Many people have been here years in America. Some of them have businesses. They hire people, employ people.
So are brown and black people, too. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. They got to go, too.
They never really got around to doing their immigration paperwork because they never thought it was important. There was never pressure on them to do their paperwork. Now, with the new Trump administration, they know they have to do something about it.
And President Trump has vowed to deport millions of people who are living in the United States without permission. He has instructed ICE agents to focus on those who have a criminal background. Attorney Kershaba says, unfortunately, there's not much room for interpretation, and even some with minor crimes might be impacted.
For example, 20, 30 years ago, they didn't speak English. They didn't have an attorney. They just admitted to certain crimes, not even realizing the consequences of that admission. And because of that admission, that's now being held against them 20, 30 years later.
Mr. Kershaba says those who have overstayed their tourist or student visas are also at risk of deportation, regardless if there's no criminal record involved. Mr. Kershaba says he's also been in touch with the Polish consulate here in Chicago to inform them about the new executive orders in place so they may prepare for what may come. Reporting from our control center, Sandra Torres, NBC5 News.
Sandra, thank you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Okay. I'm just saying, like I said, like, you know, like in totality, I don't want anyone to get kicked out the country. My whole thing is that, you know, if the true goal is to get criminal migrants out, then like I said, then it should just be a concerted effort to get, you know, all criminals out. Doesn't matter what race they are and all that, but that's the first article or news clip or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that I've seen where they're, you know, focusing on going and getting them too, you know what I mean? That's all. And then the other part of that too is, you just heard that dude on there, he's like a lawyer or whatever. He was on there saying how, you know, people like basically some people just let their paperwork just kind of fall to the wayside and, you know, weren't taking care of it or whatever because no one was really sweating them to. Well, that's their fault. That's their fault. The like whose ever job it is to do that stuff and to get their paperwork done and or whatever. You can't blame that on the migrant. So that's the same thing with like how they blame the migrants for being here and stuff like that and working. You know what I'm saying? But you don't ever hear the businesses of these companies, you know, these farm wherever, you know what I mean, for hiring people illegally. And we all know that, like, all of us know that people are here illegally, you know, don't have their paperwork. We all know that. Everyone knows that. Even if you're not somebody that's in the politics or, like, you know what I mean? We all know that. We all know that. We all eat at Mexican restaurants. We all go to restaurants where you see the Latin busser clearing your plates, pouring you water and all that kind of shit, taking the garbage out. We see them cleaning, you know, we see them working in the hotels, cleaning out the hotel rooms. We see them doing the home cleaning services and stuff like that. We see them, they have the roofing businesses and the landscape and the grass cutting and all that businesses. So, like, you know what I mean? And we all call them up and have them come to the house and do our roofing and and don't nobody ask. I'm not saying no one ever has, but no one's been asking them, hey, I was thinking about, you know, using your roofing company or whatever, but I need to see your paperwork first before ain't nobody doing that. So, like, everyone's been taking advantage of them and shit like that, and the majority of them just keep their head down and just stay quiet, and they just want to work. And that's why I say racism played a major role in this. It was like it was the white side versus the black side. And like I was saying, too, a lot of them Trump supporters and a lot of, like, them Republicans and shit, they're still butthurt from Obama being president twice. Because a lot of them white people, they're upset at the white people that voted for Obama. They felt like they stabbed them in the back. So now they call themselves getting their get back. A lot of people don't, like, talk about that part of it because, you know, it's just like all what's going on now and shit like that. But that's where a lot of that comes from. A lot of his support comes from that. Because when Obama was president for 8 years, you know, a lot of them white people just had to shut up and be quiet. You know what I mean? They could feel the vibe. It was a whole different mood in the whole country. You had all kinds of white people. You had everyone vote. Everyone loved Obama. And people could tell that. Trump's punk ass was asking dude for his birth certificate and shit. What the fuck is all of that, man? Ain't nobody doing. That's crazy. I was a little upset at Obama for providing that shit. Like, man, I ain't showing you nothing. Idiot. Show me all your tax records. All the bullshit you done been doing. All right, y'all. Back to this episode. I'm just waiting for Michelle to come out. Because she was off today, too, but she went in and she had a meeting. So she went in at about, I think it was about 11:30 or something. So she ended up going in for a couple hours. So I'm just picking her up now. And just I'm hollering at y'all. All right, y'all. I'm going to get back to this episode. Get home, probably take a little nap, get up, figure out dinner. And, yeah. All right, y'all. So get to the rest of this week. Stay safe. Do something good for somebody. All right, y'all. Back to the episode.
Get on the level, cause you might see an iced out cross on the devil. Illuminati and Masons, what are we facing? See you at the crossroad, that's vacation. Shit is like Fright Night, get you a nightlight, 2 blunts, zeitgeist, but mommy is Christ-like. My niggas wanna look like women, tight pants, costume, jewels. I guess they CEO Mike Venom. God bless Pop, but they ain't got thug like feelings. God bless Big, but they don't know the everyday struggle. I keep it thorough everywhere that I bubble and you bubblegum. Chew you up, spit you out, nigga, cause I'm troublesome. And if they lyrical, then what the fuck am I? The maker of miracles, every couple of lines. Parallel lines in my soul and my mind to make the jewels unfold every time that I rhyme. Use respect and I'm spectacular. Audio fucking up your cardiovascular. Lyrically spit shit, flip like a spatula. Married to the game and you just a bachelor. SP in the mouse in this bitch. And I want it quiet as a mouse in this bitch. You know what time it is? If you don't check the clock, motherfucker. All of my niggas on that hard shit. Homie just came home on that yard shit. Tell them rappers blowing a dick like a cartridge. 20 deep up in the club, ain't no mob shit. That gang in your video lane, bodega shit. Guns by the video games, in the poppy or the Aki store. Yeah, that shit fully loaded, what you cocky for? They ain't out there boxing, what you rocky for? Keep it moving, you won't get slugs in your body with no movement. I ain't got time for no cuffs or no bullpens. Fuck a state and the federal charge, keep Cali weed, never had a medical card, yeah.
So check this out. A Texas substitute teacher has come under fire after inviting ICE officers to raid his school because his students, quote, don't even speak English.
What?
Fort Worth Independent School District officials launched an investigation after the substitute teacher responded to a post by ICE on social media. Oh, because like ICE is posting on Twitter asking people to like report people. Yeah. Giving an update on arrests. The teacher, who is not publicly identified but has an X username of, should we say it? I won't. Called for agents to come to Fort Worth, Texas, to Northside High School, according to the Dallas.
Wait, is that the
Morning
person
News.
that's trying to tell on people?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I say we put her name out there.
Okay. It's a male, I think.
Or
but
no,
anyway, it's at Hookem232, HOOKEM 232. Now I'm gonna have to go to. Now I'm gonna have to go to this person's Twitter.
That's
but
a trophy name.
yeah, like what the? It just goes to what we were talking about. Like just because you don't speak English doesn't mean you're not a citizen. You know.
Exactly. See, there's a stereotype. That's why we're always telling people stereotypes run the world. Because what do we say? It has people treating you, looking at you, and giving you a certain type of energy.
Oh, Hookem 232.
Stinking ass white racist man. Wasted skin. That's what he is.
Oh, yeah, they've already, like, identified. Oh, yeah. Isn't that just disgusting?
It just is.
Mind your business.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he said, he tweeted, or he responded to the immigration's tweet and said, y'all should come to Fort Worth to Northside High School. I have many students who don't even speak English, and they're in 10th and 11th grade. They have to communicate through their iPhone translator with me. The U.S. EdGov should totally overhaul our school system in Texas, too.
Yeah, I just added an audio clip to the earlier episode. Y'all go check out the episode before this one. Yeah, there was a lady in Texas. She said that they got like all these checkpoints, and they're arresting people whether you're illegal or a criminal. They're just arresting people. She said her mom got scooped up this morning and shit. So she, you know what I mean? That shit. That's just crazy as hell. And it's basically like one of them situations, like we said, like people are dropping people off, taking people to school, running errands and stuff like that. They're running up in churches and shit like that. Like, there's just no, negative zero respect. Negative zero. But, like, once all the dust settles and clears and ain't shit open and ain't, like, what? They're going to see it. It's going to be a ripple effect. Just give it time. When all the dust settles and all that and shit's looking a real mess out here.
The price of fruits and vegetables will go up.
Mm-hmm. Eggs going to be like $20 a carton and shit.
Right.
Eggs going to be like $50. I mean, a pack of chicken's going to be like $50.
Yeah. So I saw that, want to let you know before I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that one's definitely going on the next episode, y'all. So be on the lookout for that during this episode. We'll get it on. All right, peace.
Back on that shit, my nigga. Fuck niggas, man. Can't fuck around. Figure out how I'm getting it right. I just wanna smoke and drink and get the best out of life. I done lived the real nigga's life. And yeah, I did it big. I just question if I did it right. He moved wrong, I'ma do him dirty. I can feel New York on my back like it's a New Jersey. I'm always where the ghetto was at. I used to hustle like a bicycle, pedaling crack. I can tell you where the veterans at, not the forces. I'm talking about the bosses to put you in the coffin. Sickening, H1N1, nightlife used to fight, now it's just red rum. Wake me up when the bitches that give head come. Niggas think I'm blood cause I'm holding on the red gun. Think I'm Crip cause I'm holding on the blue steel. 2 guns up cause the hood is getting too real. I see it clearer than the Blu-ray, blowing on the sour diesel mixed with the food aid. Said I'd make it one day, hopefully it's 2 days and 3 days. Like a piano and let the keys play. You ain't see a G play, nigga press replay. World spin around like a record, who the DJ?
It's crime time, y'all. So these white people, I mean, I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm just saying. I didn't do it, don't be mad. They left their kids outside, I guess. You know what I mean? Their little toddlers. They're out running around and shit in their little nasty, dirty diapers. So let's see.
911, what's the address to your emergency? What's going on there?
159. I'm walking my dog, and there's a child. He looks maybe 4. He's got a really dirty diaper on. He's just running around, no parents.
And he's a little boy. Is he black, white, Spanish, Asian?
He's white. He has blonde hair. His diaper is like down to his knees. He's white. He has blonde hair. His diaper is like down to his knees. Hold on. Come on, Boogie. Stay right here, okay? I try to grab him because I don't want him to get hit by a car.
Okay. Which direction did he go from your trailer?
He went to the right.
Hey,
buddy. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Do you live here?
You didn't know? Okay. Have you seen him around the area now?
When the officer arrived, the first thing he noticed...
Dude's got shit all in his diaper and shit. Man.
What's the photograph yet? Is there do you guys have an emergency number for the office here?
The kid sounds like an animal. So the police rode up, you know what I mean, with the woman that found a little kid roaming around through the trailer park. Dude's got a shitty diaper on, and so they're like trying to see where the parents are or whatever of this kid.
She's advising he does the 157.
He belongs to
157.
10-4. Is this your son? Is there a reason why he's out here running around? Have a seat right here for me. Okay, who all lives here? Okay, is there a reason why your son is running around in a disgusting diaper? Who knows how long he's been running around right now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Are you high right now?
No, sir, I'm not. Really just woke up.
Okay.
Groggy.
How long do you think your son's been out here? I guess he's been running around the neighborhood knocking over trash cans. What's your son's... Well, have her come out here. Police department, come out here. Come out here. You stay out here. She's right there.
They're all up in there getting high and shit, man. Horrible parents.
He was outside a second ago.
Hey, Brian.
Man, dude.
Stay out here.
Man, tell dude to get his stinking ass back outside.
What time do you think it is?
I have no idea.
I know you don't.
I don't know where my phone is.
Okay. So do you have any idea why your son's running around out here knocking trash cans over?
We all went to bed last night. My roommate was up this morning before he went to work. I didn't know. I thought Brian was up. I haven't been up since last night.
Okay. And what's your date of birth?
Stop that medication.
What medication?
I've been on it for about a week. I just have to stop it.
They stay up all night drinking and getting high and shit, and then they sleep till 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
How tall are you?
Damn, you don't know how tall you are?
Okay. How much do you weigh?
Do you really need to know that?
There's just blanks I gotta fill in. Okay, I can look it up. Do you work anywhere? Yeah, I saw 2 dogs. You had like a German Shepherd or something, and then that tan dog, yeah. Okay. So, were you smoking marijuana last night? You leave that, it's out here where kids can get a hold of it?
Not usually.
Well, not usually. Is that how much you smoked last night because you didn't remember? What time did you guys smoke last night?
About 9:30, 10.
Okay, don't go in for right now, okay? Is there any way I can look at the inside of your trailer?
Yeah. Here's medication. And
where's the bedroom at?
he shares with his dad his crib room. So we're kind of improvising. I have 2 rooms that only share every so often. I don't have full custody of them. This is the second time. I can't believe he did it a second time, but I have somebody watching him because before he got out when I was taking a nap, because I work overnight. Because the school's over there at Ghetto, I drive 35 minutes every morning.
So they're hollering at the police are hollering at the friends of the family and shit ass. They're trying to find out how long that kid's been outside by himself. They're using the street and shit. He got a shitty diaper. Sorry, I'm cussing. I think they're about to arrest the parents. Let's see. I want to hear them cuffs.
What kind of person is Todd then?
Huh?
What kind of person is Todd?
So Todd's the boyfriend. Ryan is the husband.
Oh.
They all live here together.
Okay.
But Todd is really kind of uptight. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't talk to him too much. He took over more than the dad did. Yeah, he takes care of him.
Okay, so are they married?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But then Todd's a boyfriend.
Don't get me started on it. Yeah.
That's why Dad stays with son in one room. I guess that makes more sense now. I was trying to say. But yeah, now I'm gonna go.
The thing I gotta worry about is that old man that's in my house that don't shut up. You have to fill up the other one? You don't want it to go with you? So that way it'll have it with you everywhere you go.
Is there any phone number? Stuff out of it? Yeah. It's up to you.
That way, whenever you get out of the shit, have the phone with you. Yeah.
Anything else you need out of the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if they go in and get diapers, clothes?
Yes, they can go in.
We're not going in, but just
That's fine.
Is there a way to lock the front door? How can we lock it?
They have keys.
All right. Do you need anything else from us? I'll find out where the keys are, so you don't have to dig through the pipes. Yes.
These unfit parents were given a safe ride to jail.
Where are you?
The lookout in Chancellor Park.
I'm on my way. Sharon's alive. Mariah found her. I'm gonna go pick him up.
Young and restless.
What do you have to bargain with now?
Oh, it's okay. You're safe. Okay, I've got you. I'm never going to let anything happen to you again.
Anyway, most of the stuff on the radio is so sad. It's a drag. One of the reasons could be because every song is about, oh, you guessed it, huh? Love. 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 L-O-V-E. What the world needs now is not another love song. Now, dig, check this out. The love that's professed in these songs is shaky anyway. The lustful, selfish, into the world love. And the lyrics, have you tried to listen to the lyrics? You heard them all before. My love is higher, fire and desire. Let's stay together forever, despite all types of weather, even a hurricane. In fact, I'd spend a winter in Chi-Town. And you know that's cold. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to your good stuff. You know it's rough. Emotion, devotion, love, love, love. Sex, sex, sex. Booty, booty, booty. Titty, titty, titty. Forget about the courting. Let's get married. At the chapel of love. You got me crying. You got me dying. My heart is aflame. And then you came.
Baby.
Chicken and all ground potatoes.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what I need before that, though?
Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like your shirt?
I love it. Oh, yeah, y'all, we got our California T-shirts. What does this say, baby?
California Love.
Yeah.
This is the California Wildfire fundraiser. And then 11% of all their profits of this company, it's called Life Unplugged, goes to families with children born with congenital heart defects as well.
Oh, nice. Is this a refrigerator thing?
I couldn't get it to be sticky, so I don't know what I did.
I'll try to get it off. Nice. So that was Michelle's good deed, too. And we can wear these whenever we end up going to Cali.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Those that can't help themselves.
Hell yeah. Yeah. We got the all grounds going, y'all. And chicken.
Yeah, I've been soaking in milk, chili powder, and Lowry's.
And I'm about to get ready to go watch the bus game. The bus playing Utah.
And I'm going to use the enchilada sauce that we bought.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not like canned enchilada sauce. It's like the good kind.
Nice. Hi, Charla. You want a treat? Did you put water on the onions? Oh, FYI, do y'all, some people probably know this, but if you're cutting onions and you want to cut down on the tears, just run water over the onions before you cut them. Yeah. Yeah, just let it run water over for good, maybe like 10 seconds before you cut it, because it'll weaken some of the... What, baby?
Shallots are not as bad. That last onion that I cut, it was a white onion. Oh, my God. I felt like I was pepper sprayed. It was so bad.
Ooh. You need anything off the fridge, babe?
No.
I'm about to grab me some juicy juice. We got the cherry juice and juice. I'm going to just get a little bit because Michelle uses this for her drinks, too. Are you using the iced tea, baby, for your drinks?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna give Charlie a treat real quick too before I go watch the games. Yeah, it's crunch time, y'all, in the NBA, in our NBA league. You know what I mean? It's crunch time, so we got 4 weeks left until the playoffs start. So, yeah, that's that juicy juice. Y'all know y'all used to drink y'all kids' juicy juice. I know I used to drink my kids' juicy juice. All right, y'all. Let's see how the juicy juice is.
The cherry is the best.
Cherry is the best.
The runner-up is the fruit punch because it's like not sugary, but it's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would have to say that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or mixed berry.
Oh, yeah.
And I even add some extra cheese sauce.
Okay.
Because we have some.
Oh, you want it?
I'll wait until the end.
Okay. And, oh yeah, you know what we still got to do too? Make our smoothies. Yeah, we're going to have smoothies in the morning, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm about to go watch the rest of these games, though. All right, enjoy the rest of your evening or morning or afternoon or whatever. Oh, Charlie, treat. I'm going to put some peanut butter on a couple of peanut bones. So what do you think? Is it okay to go generic on treats, dog treats? This is a random question. I'm going to say no. Overall. Because you can tell the difference.
Yes, you can definitely tell.
Come here, Charlie.
He's on the turnovers. 5 turnovers now on the Magic. Adebayo knocks down the free throw. He's at double figures now with 11. Hero has.
Hope everyone's doing well. Hope life's treating y'all well. You know what I mean? You know, life can be tough. You know what I mean? But just keep your head up and stay focused.
Trying to slow down and cutting Wagner.
This is more music from the Mo Better Blues soundtrack, y'all. And go check the movie out, too. Yeah, I'm just going to take a second, too, to say we hope everyone's doing okay, you know what I mean, out there. Keep yourself safe, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're checking in on your family, your people. Because, you know, everyone don't see all of their family members every single day of the week, all the time. You know, we got family. Y'all got family living in other states probably and, you know, living in separate households and, you know, raising families and all that stuff. And life happens, but just check in on your people. Shoot them a text, say how you doing, blah, 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 or whatever. Do something good for somebody. It don't cost nothing. And enjoy your life. How about that? And always remain teachable. I think that's good advice. We can all take that. All right, y'all. Back to the episode. I'm about to eat dinner, and watch this Bucks game. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. Just on my way home from work. You know what I was thinking about, y'all? Because, you know, they're always talking about how crime is a big deal, right? And I mean, crime is an issue, right? In all communities, right? But one thing I was thinking about, and I don't know how realistic it is. I don't know, you know, if it's a pipe dream or if it's unrealistic or what. And I'm going to do some more digging, you know what I mean? But I was thinking, like, what if police had the ability, like, let's say, you know, because there's always like this, you know, argument about, you know, or debate or whatever, like when people get pulled over by the by the police. Because, you know, a lot of times the cops end up using that excuse. They fear for their life. The occupant in the car was reaching for this or they're reaching for that, and they couldn't see and they thought it was a gun and all, you know, all that shit, right? And then the cop ends up shooting the person and all that, right? And then it's like, oh, he didn't have a gun, it was a phone or whatever, you know what I mean? And we see that happen a lot, right? Because the cop will run up, you know, when they get out the car, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's somebody black or brown, a lot of times, you know, that individual is going to get stereotyped. You know what I mean? And the cop's going to treat them with that negative energy like, oh, they probably got a weapon or something on them. So when they approach the car, you know, they're approaching the car with this, hold on, I may have to move back some. I'm waiting for this stupid-ass trolley to go by me. I can't stand them trolleys, man. And I used to be, you know, kind of for the trolley when the trolley first came out and all that, and they were talking, you know, and all that about building it and all that. I wasn't in love with the trolley, but, you know, because there were people that were against it and people that were for it. I guess you could say I was more for it. But now, I ain't ashamed to say I wish shit was never here. Because to me, it's just a waste of... Thing goes 5 miles an hour and then... Yeah, but anyways, back to my thought. I was wondering if there was a way where you could... Like, when a cop pulls somebody over, right? So there's that time in between where they're, like, running your plates or whatever, you know what I'm saying? What if they had the ability, when they pull the car over, right? What if they had the ability to, like, scan the car somehow, some way for weapons? Like, they'd be able to tell, like, that there's a pistol in the car, that there's, you know, a knife in the car, or that whatever. You know, they would know all of that before they actually get out and approach the vehicle. Because then you would know what you're dealing with. And that, you know, that will keep everybody safe. You know what I mean? Because now, like, if you know that, you done scan the car, however that would work. So you scan the vehicle, so now you know there's no weapon in it or nothing like that, nothing you have to fear for your life about. So now you go up to the car with a different attitude, different vibe, and all that shit, right? So now you can go up to the car and just deal with the individual and treat them like a human being instead of walking up to the car automatically thinking they got a weapon in the car or they're going to do some harm to you or they got a warrant out for their arrest. You know what I mean? So, like, you'd be able to, like, get all of that squared away before you even get out and approach the vehicle. And that keeps everyone safe. So now, you know, you don't have to worry about pulling out your pistol because you think somebody's reaching for something or doing something, because you know there's nothing in the car for you to worry about. And I think that's a perfect idea. Like how it would all, like, work and all the particulars and all that, I don't know. I'm not an engineer. But I think just on the surface, I think that's a great idea, don't y'all? Because it keeps both parties safe too. It's going to protect the driver and the passengers of the vehicle, and it's going to protect the cop and or cops. And so now that way, and all of that will be recorded too and documented and all that, right? Like all that will go to like a central system or whatever. So like the recording or the information would say, okay, officer so-and-so, pulled this car over at 6:02 p.m. at night, and, boom, the blah, 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 whatever it is, system, shows that there were no, weapons or anything in the car, no warrant, no wants, blah, blah, blah. Because now if the cop goes, and keep in mind you have the body cam going too. So now everything is being recorded. So now the cop can't lie, can't doctor up the paperwork, can't say that he feared for his life and all this shit. Because if he were to say that, they'd be like, oh no, that don't make sense though, because the data and the information showed there was no pistol in the car, there was no weapon in the car, that blah, 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 right? Nothing for you to worry about. So therefore, you had no reason to go up to that individual's car with that negative energy and shit like that. Or, that's going to cut down on the stereotyping and the profiling and all that shit, y'all. I think it's a great idea. Like I said, how it will work and all that, I don't know. I ain't that smart. But, all right, y'all, I'm about to get into this gas station. Y'all can come in here with me. I got to get cigarettes and throw a little gas in here real quick. All right, y'all. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, wait. Oh. See how much the cigarettes are here. Yeah, it's going to be nice here in Wisconsin today, though. We got like 40 degrees coming, so. All right, let's see how this turns out, y'all. Morning. I wonder if I should get. There's no way I would buy dog food at a gas station. Should probably be like $100 for a bag. I am gonna grab a water though. A little bottle of water. Oh. And don't fuck with the Fiji water. I think the people that own Fiji, they own like water in California, like the ocean and shit. Morning. Can I get one pack of Newport 100s? And then let me get $6 on pump. Yeah, I think that's 2, yeah.
See what's going on?
Huh?
They don't listen, don't do the board.
The border?
Yeah. Wrong.
Man, I was trying to tell y'all. Remember when we had that conversation? I was just, cause I care about people, man. People that, we're different nationalities, but still we're brown. So we have more in common. That stinking ass, racist ass white. Everyone sees what he's doing now.
Is too much.
He's doing way too much, man.
Ice rates everywhere, South side, everywhere. They are around here.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Dude, he literally wants to kick everyone out this country. He don't care if you got paperwork. He don't care. He said last night that he wants to get convicted criminals out the country. Like people like me. I was born here. I've been born here, all that shit. But he said last night, yeah, I wish we had a place where we could just kick convicted criminals out this country. Maybe there's another country where they would take them.
Nobody will take them. Why should they take? Why should we go?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, why can't someone like you be here?
We have a nationality, so why should we go? If we have a criminal, just put in the jail, we will come back. That's it.
That's the thing too. A lot of people don't understand, right? Because I've been to prison. I know how it all works, right? So what Trump is saying now, right? What they're trying to get people to to believe is that, okay, so there's this Haitian guy, right? I'll give you an example. There was this Haitian dude that they rounded up the other day, right? Black dude. Black Haitian guy. So they kicked him out the country. Come to find out, he's been in the United States for 17 years. In and out of jail, in and out of jail. So if you know he's been here for 17 years, why is he still here? You know what I mean? If he was such a bad actor and you were so set on getting criminals out the country, you should have did that 17 years ago when he first got in trouble. Because what happens a lot, like there'll be people, let's say someone Mexican comes over here, right? They come over here, they commit a crime, they go to jail. Just like if I committed a crime, I got convicted, I went to prison, all that shit, right? Same thing with someone that's illegal. They come over here and they commit a crime, they get caught, they go to jail, they go to court, they go to prison, just like everyone else does. And when they get out, they still stay here. I was locked up with a guy in prison. He was right next door to me. He couldn't speak no English. He was Guatemalan, but he had came here, fucked up, went to prison, and when he was about to get out, they're about to deport him and shit. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of people like that out here that have been...
I gotta buy a lighter, so move.
Well, what you mean move? I ain't moving shit, man. Don't tell me what to do.
Well, I just did.
Well, I ain't going nowhere. You want to try to move me?
Let me just buy a lighter.
There you go. That's what you could have said the first.
Sorry,
hey,
dude, I'm having a bad day.
I'm having a bad day too. I got to be to work.
I get it.
So just watch how you talk to me.
I get it.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
I just want to wait here for like 5 minutes.
All right, have a good one. All right, bro. Yeah, you gotta check some of these stinking ass white people. Sometimes they'll be doing the most. Oops, hold on. Okay. So you want to try to move me, buddy? What's that?
All I meant was literally like...
I'm going to just grab a cigarette. Yeah, let me see that lighter.
Oh, well now you want it.
I don't want
Take it. Please take it, man. I don't need 3 of them.
Yeah, man. I hear you. But let me just tell you, man. No. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, you're not. Your situation isn't. You're not the only one. Because I'm gonna just tell you right now, man. I'm on parole right now. I'm trying to get off this parole, man. I got parole until July next year. I've been out on here parole 12 years. Did 7.5 years straight. So I'm on edge too.
I get it.
I'm on edge too. Every morning I'm trying, is this going to be the day that I fuck up? Is this going to be the day that some bullshit? Like, and just let me tell you, the situation that just happened between me and you, right? A little exchange of words or whatever. Now just think of that. I was taking a chance. When I sat there and you said move, and I said, do you want to try to move me? If I were to get into a confrontation with you and that man would have called the police, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. So little shit like that, I can't even get. Dude, I can't even get into an argument about change. If I were to go in there, like the man gave me the wrong change or something, I'd be like, oh, he gave me the wrong change. Oh, no, I didn't. And then we get into an argument, they call the police. I'm going to jail. Police contact.
Honestly, I'm really sorry for doing that.
So
I know not to talk to people like that.
You know what I mean? And I get it. You're feeling. I get it. We all got shit going on.
I'm like, I'll do anything right now. Any fucking shit, I'll do it.
So, like, what were you saying? Like, what's this mental hospital? Like, what's going on with that?
I need to go to rehab. I drank a fucking bottle a day for last 3 weeks, right?
Oh, wow.
I'm just fucking lost, dude. Maybe that's why I yelled at you. Because I thought you were anybody to talk to.
I mean, man.
I've been sitting here, man. I call my dad, just like, hey, man, can you, he's got money and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, can you fucking
Looking for some help.
help me, man? He's just like, nope. So I fucking went to McDonald's and...
So you do got some grub in there to eat? I see a bag in there.
Yeah, I got. What, do you want one?
Nah. Man, dude, no.
Well, I was
man.
trying to get a Big Mac, but they only had the damn chicken breakfast sandwich.
Yeah. And a lot of that shit would be old still, too.
Shit, I know.
From last night, the bun would be all hard. I'm going to get going. I got to get to work, man.
Yep.
Maybe it was meant, you know what I mean, for us to meet up and have a conversation like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, it sounds like we're both going through shit. You know what I mean? The stress is real out here, man. It is. You can feel it in the air, man. It's tense as fuck out here. Everyone's got shit going on, bro.
I know.
You know what I mean? So,
yep.
It was nice talking with you, man.
Hey.
I hope life treats you well. I hope things get better for you, man. But just know that.
Newports are good, though.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't.
I haven't had one of these for a minute.
Hey, this is crazy too. My girlfriend, she smokes. When I met her, she smoked Marlboro Lights. She smoked Newport Hundreds now all the time. It's crazy because there's just. My thing is this: if I'm gonna smoke, because this is a terrible, terrible thing, but if I'm gonna smoke, I at least want to taste it.
Right.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right.
Yep.
See ya.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm glad we came to a consensus, man. Have a great day, bro, and just try to you know.
I'm just fucking having a bad time, dude. But
you know what? Everything is temporary, bro. Everything is temporary. Just because I got to keep telling myself that every day, bro.
Yeah, life is temporary, bro.
Man,
that's the fucking thing.
That's one of the things. That's one of my work, dude. I think about that all the time. Because, like, look, bro, I'm 50. I only got about 20-some years left, and tomorrow ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised, dude. I could leave here right now and get hit by a bus or something.
You want to do that, bro. Right?
Yeah. All right. Just get better, man.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Wow, that was interesting. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude came in. Y'all heard that to the gas station and shit. All upset. Dude was like drunk as hell. You can see it looks like somebody might have. It looks like he might have got into it with somebody or something. His eye looked like it was kind of yellow. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody punched him or something maybe. But yeah, dude came in just with the. Cause me and the dude, remember the dude I was telling you, y'all might have heard it on the episode. But I like that when you can get into a debate or have words with somebody and then at the end, like, things end up working out or whatever. You know what I mean? But I ain't accepting nobody saying that to me because those are fighting words to me. What comes in and tells you to move. How about you try moving me? He just laughed. He didn't want none of these problems. But anyways, yeah, that's sad, but yeah, the dude looked down and out, man. He came in there to buy a lighter or whatever and heard me and dude conversating about all this shit that's going on out here. He must have been in a little rush or something and thought he could just... Yeah, he was fucked. Dude was fucked up, though. Yeah, but it looked like somebody may have punched him in his eye or something, because his eye looked kind of yellow. He was just saying how he needs to go to rehab and mental hospital and all this other type of shit. And man, saying how he had just went to McDonald's and got food and all this, and how he tried to call his dad, but his dad ain't fucking with him or something like that, man. I just tried to tell him, man, you know, you ain't the only one going through stuff, though. You know what I mean? Like, your situation isn't unique. Like, we all got stuff going on. But yeah, that sucks. But, you know, we apologize. I mean, I didn't have anything to apologize. I checked him. That stinking ass white man was like, move. What? Move? Why don't you try moving me? And that's the thing, too. Like that, I'm taking a risk. Like I explained to him. Like when I called dude out, basically when I told, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you try moving me and shit? Now, if he would've, whoa, damn, these bumps are hell out here. Now, if he would've took me up on my offer and said, yeah, let's go, you know what I'm saying? That would've been fucked up, because we would've got into it, they would've called the police and all that bullshit, and then I would've had to deal with, that. I would've went to jail, you know what I mean? Because the police would've got called. That's what I was saying, too. That's the other thing that I gotta be careful of. I can't, you know what I mean? And I was just minding my business, having a conversation with dude about migration and shit. And then dude comes in there and shit talking about move. Fuck you mean? I get it, you know, because I was like, damn, because when I heard the door open, I could tell somebody was coming in. So when I heard the door open, I was like, oh, let me finish up my conversation, you know what I mean? Because if someone's coming in, I don't want to be taking up all, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. I was trying to tell you, you know, it's the way you talk to people, man. We're strangers, dude. I don't know you. It's 5:30 in the morning. You're coming in and telling somebody to move and shit, dude. Who the fuck do you think you are? That's why I said what I said to him. You want to try moving me? You see, he shut the hell up then. I ain't having it. Especially like, I just told him, you know what I mean? It's the way you talk to people, man. Because like, what if he said that to me and like I had zero filter and I just slapped the shit out of him right there? Because I could have did that, just smacked him and shit. But you know, I can't just be you know, because that would have been my fault then. But yeah, man, life is crazy. That's what I was saying. I was telling people, protect your peace. And, man. Yeah. I feel bad for though, dude. I feel bad for him though, man, a little bit. Yeah, because he clearly was going through it. Yeah, it looked like someone might have had punched him in his eye or something, or he had got into it. Because his eye looked a little yellow. Like after, you know, your eyes like purple and black or whatever, and then like once it starts healing, like it'll turn yellow or whatever. That's what it looked like. But yeah. But I have been noticing too, man. I'm noticing a lot of more police presence out here too, just random, like just driving around and shit. And it seems like they're ducked off and trying to like be sneaky and shit. Oh shit, let's see what Madonna's talking about. Madonna was the shit though back in the day when she first came out. I can sing a little bit too, y'all. No, but I was glad I ran into dude. That's why I was telling him. I was like, man, maybe it was meant for us to meet, you know, right in this very moment, in this situation, man. Maybe it was meant for us to have their little squabble, their little, you know, exchange those words and stuff like that, for us to come together after and talk it out. You know what I mean? Because it was like, it went from me about to beat his ass to being cool with each other. Because he knew he was wrong, and when I checked him, you know. But yeah, it's just, you know, but lesson learned, y'all. It's the way that you approach and talk to people. You know what I mean? Because that's what I told him, like, you can't, like, be all disrespectful like that and then expect someone like, well, especially me, I ain't accepting that. I ain't accepting that shit. I'll go back to jail. I ain't letting nobody. I'm not saying I'm not letting. I'm saying I'm not like gonna just let people walk all over me just because I'm on parole. And I'm all like, oh, I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to jump off the deep end, I'm saying, but, like, my point is, there's no way on this earth that, like, just because I'm on parole, that I would allow somebody to, like, punch me or, you know, anything like that, and then, like, not fight back or not defend myself, and then just say, oh, well, I'm on probation and parole, I don't want to go back to jail, so I didn't want to punch dude back, I didn't want to fight back. Man, get the fuck up out of here. I'm defending myself at all costs. Shit. They already put me at a disadvantage. You know what I mean? But yeah, life is crazy out here. Wait, oh shit, the store's not open yet. I got about 10 minutes. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna go get coffee real quick. Yeah. Cause I'm done with work now, y'all. Sometimes I'll be hating, like, on these days when I gotta go to work and help load trucks and shit like that. Sometimes I'll be like, man, like, why couldn't y'all just do that yourself? Because sometimes it'll literally just end up being a few hours of work, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, like, but I need my job. I need my job. I need my job. Yep. Oh, speaking of that, like, I did want to get my CDLs one day, and but sometimes I'll just be like, because with that, like, even like my driver's license is perfect, right? I don't have any, like, I don't have no violations on my shit, valid, all that, you know, insurance, I'm good to go and stuff like that. But I remember, like, because when I first came home, like, one of my goals was like, I was like, well, you know what? My driver's license is all squared away and stuff like that. I'm going to try to get me some type of delivery job so that way, you know, or maybe get my CDLs or something like that so I can, you know, have a sustaining job, maybe get some benefits or whatever like that. I remember, I won't even, well, yeah, fuck that. Like, I remember when I first came, not when I first came home, but I remember filling out application to work at Panera Bread, right, as a delivery driver. Went to the interview and stuff like that. The guy hired me. I got hired from the place. But that was, what, you know, it was like a hire, waiting on the, what do you call that? The background check. So as long as the background check came back good, then I'd be hired, right? So I waited for that to happen, waited for the background check to come back. And come out, they ended up not giving me the job. Just like, really? Because of my record? I haven't committed a felony, been in any kind of trouble or nothing like that since 2006, y'all. That is literally the last time that I either committed a crime, anything like that. Yeah. Because I got arrested on January 27, 2006, and got released April 13, 2013, y'all. So what's that, like 7 years and about 3 months or something like that? I did straight. It wasn't no, I did 3 years, got out for a year, went back for a year, got out for a year, none of that. I did 7 years straight. And then got out and have been on parole for 12 years. This April coming up will be 12 years. April 8th will be 12 years. And you know what the other crazy thing is about that? I got released from prison on my son's birthday. That's another reason why I know it's meant to be. I'm meant to be out here and stay out here. I got a lot of life to live still, y'all. But yeah, but I was just, you know, just had to let dude know. I just had to check him though, because I ain't gonna be allowing nobody to just. And like I said, that don't have nothing to do with trying to sound tough or none of that shit. None of that. But I'm not gonna allow someone to just like talk to me like that, just like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, like, who the fuck do you think you are, man? Who the hell do you think you are, man? You done rode up on the wrong dude. Like, well, I mean, dude must have just thought he was just gonna tell me to move, and then I was just gonna, oh, okay, let me get out your way, white guy. Yeah, this is your world. I'm just living in it. No, shit don't work like that. All right, y'all. I'm going to get into this store here in a few minutes, and we'll get back to the episode. Yeah, that white guy could use a friend. He'll learn next time, though. But like I told him, the next person you say that to might just slap the shit out of you. You know what I mean? Yeah, but anyways, yeah, so, but back to the conversation that me and the brown guy were having. That was the clerk at the gas station, you know what I'm saying? Because I had been conversating with him. Y'all go back and listen to the episode. I forgot what it was titled. It was, you know, it was during the election time and stuff. And I was in there conversating with dude, you know, I was just kind of just trying to educate him a little bit, see where his head was at. And he was telling me at that time that because I had asked him, I was like, you know, are you voting or whatever, and he was like, yeah. And then he was saying how him and his it was a group, him and a group of his guys or whatever were gonna, you know, vote, you know, together, all vote the same basically. And he said that at first he was like, oh, they're voting for Trump, and then he was like, they weren't like certain for sure yet or whatever, but that's how they were leaning. And then that's when I started trying to tell him, like, dude, like, don't do that, man, like, and I was just trying to tell him all the shit or whatever, right? Just trying to warn him and shit. They ended up voting for Trump, I think. I mean, he never told me. I never asked him, like, so did you vote for Trump? But I'm going to go and assume that he had voted for Trump, him and his guys, and now they got buyer's remorse. Because you could even hear it. He was like, what the fuck, man? Like, he was like, why can't we be here? Because they want, oh, that's the other thing, too. Trump wants to, people that are here legally, not illegally, legally here on their visas and stuff like that. He wants to cancel those out. He wants to cancel those out and just kick people back that are here like on legal visas. He wants to just basically be like, nah, I don't think you should be here. Go back. I'm not honoring your visa. And that would affect someone like that gas station clerk. Dudes like Middle Eastern or something like that. And those people, they basically are on parole. Basically, if you think about it, they're basically on parole. Because they even called their visa, their program and all that, they call it parole. Because when I first heard that, when we first started looking up all this immigration stuff and these visa programs and all that shit, and we were looking up the information, because one of the articles, it was the one about the Ukrainians and stuff. They were fleeing the war and all that stuff, and the United States was accepting them and letting them come over, you know what I mean, and get away from the war and all that shit. And they were calling them parolees, and I was like, what the hell is this? Because at first I was like, the article made it sound like they were letting people out of their prisons and bringing them over here. I'm like, what? That's crazy. But come to find out, that's just the name they put on them. But yeah, like that would affect somebody like him, that guy, that gas station clerk, because he's here on a visa, and they basically are on parole. They can't own a gun. They can't vote. Well, some of them, you know what I'm saying. Some of them can't vote. They can't buy or own shit. You know, a lot of the rules that they're given and that they have to follow. A lot of those rules are same as, you know, basic probation and parole rules here that people got to go by here in Wisconsin. Yeah. But, yep. All right, y'all. Let's get back to this episode. I'm going to get into the store. And I'll just say, do something good for somebody. It don't cost nothing. All right, y'all. Peace.